Welcome back guys, 101 and another WWE 13 Universe mode this weekend, second day in a row. So if you did miss yesterday's video, which was Raw as War, then go back and take a look. We had an excellent show, a huge main event, so if you missed it, go back and take a look. But enough of that, on to tonight's show, Friday Night Smackdown, and we're kicking tonight's show off with a viewer choice from last week. I asked you guys to pick an opponent for Daniel Bryan, and we're only seconds away guys from finding out who you all decided he's going to face. And just like that, the music of the NWO hits. It looks like it's going to be Kevin Nash taking on Daniel Bryan, but hang on. Maybe not guys. Oh, Seth Rollins, the newest member of the NWO. So the New World Order have got a super group going on. They've got CM Punk as the leader, they've got Kevin Nash, Big Show, and now the newest member, Seth Rollins. So guys, because this is the most viewer interactive universe mode on all of YouTube, last week's top comment, I forget who it was from, but basically the top rated comment was you guys requesting I put Seth Rollins in the NWO. So that's exactly what I've done. Obviously before that, I was asking you guys who you wanted to face Daniel Bryan, and the majority of you were saying either Big Show or Kevin Nash, basically an NWO member. So I thought I would combine Seth Rollins, obviously with being on the NWO, and that has made this incredible match to kick off this edition of Friday Night Smackdown. We've got another great show for you tonight, obviously kicking it off with Daniel Bryan taking on Seth Rollins. We've got a huge main event of CM Punk taking on John Cena in a Falls Count Anywhere match. We've also got a nice big 6-man tag coming up just after this match, so stay tuned guys for an absolutely amazing show. But into the match we go. So far Seth Rollins looking good on his debut of Friday Night Smackdown, taking Daniel Bryan down a couple of times, followed up by a forearm smash. Rollins now going top rope. What's he going to go for? Going for a big clothesline, but what a counter by Daniel Bryan into that scoop slam. Great move by the number one contender for CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship. If you guys missed last week's edition of Smackdown, we crowned a new number one contender in Daniel Bryan. In the main event last week, it was John Cena taking on Bryan. The winner of that match earned the right to face CM Punk at the upcoming Bad Blood pay-per-view next weekend, of course, for the World Heavyweight Championship. So it is going to be Bryan Punk next week, Bad Blood, and just like the World Championship on Raw, you guys again going to be picking the stipulation, but more on that coming at the end of tonight's show. Daniel Bryan going for the quick roll up, 1, 2. Oops, Seth Rollins getting out of it. His own roll up, 1, 2. Oh, the strength of Daniel Bryan bridging out of it into another pin, 1, 2. But Rollins again just about getting out of it. I'm sure most of you guys will already be aware who Seth Rollins is. He did make his debut on Real Life WWE TV recently. He's also a former Ring of Honor star. He was the current NXT champion as well. So hopefully a lot of you guys will already be familiar with him. Not forgetting he was actually on my Universe mode from WWE 12. And I think if I remember correctly, he was the ECW television champion before that show ended. But oh, Bryan nearly getting the pin. But yeah guys, so Seth Rollins was the ECW the TV champion before that show closed, and you never know, maybe sometime in the future he'll be wearing championship gold again. Oh, what a move by Daniel Bryan, version of a suplex, throwing Seth Rollins halfway across the ring. Rollins now in deep trouble. The number one contender for the World Championship with his signature kicks to Rollins in the corner. Daniel Bryan, yes, yes, yes. Torning that out, the crowd strongly behind Daniel Bryan. Picking Rollins up again. Oh, Daniel Bryan with some more kicks. One big one to the face. Here we go. Bang. Daniel Bryan in cruise control of this match, and what a great way to kick off this show. Daniel Bryan going for the Benoit style headbutt. Oh, but the young Seth Rollins just about rolls out of the way. But again, the veteran Daniel Bryan countering that move. Kick to the gut. Punch. Another punch. Going for a third punch, but Seth Rollins countering back. But again, Daniel Bryan with the Irish whip. Rollins onto the apron. Oh, counter into the roll-up pin. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not quite 3. Nearly getting it, not quite. Only a millisecond away. Seth Rollins though. Oh, but again, Daniel Bryan, absolute master of the counters. Week after week, guys, Daniel Bryan shows just how great he is in the ring. He's got an answer for every move, and that's why he is the #1 contender for CM Punk's World Heavyweight Championship. Again, talking to the crowd, possibly going to be seeing a label lock coming up. Oh, CM Punk, no, the World Heavyweight Champion coming up, distracting Daniel Bryan. Seth Rollins taking advantage, knocking Bryan down from behind. Rollins now picking up Daniel Bryan. What's this? Rollins going for his finisher maneuver. Oh, what a move, taking Daniel Bryan down, but Rollins not quite finished that. Going to the top rope. Oh, what a move. Seth Rollins going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. What a debut for the young Seth Rollins. With the help from his NWO leader, World Champion CM Punk, Seth Rollins picking up an absolutely huge win on the #1 contender for the World Championship, Daniel Bryan. What a way to kick off his Smackdown Universe career. And here's that 6-man match I was mentioning, guys. It's going to be Epico and Primo, Alberto Del Rio taking on the team of Randy Orton, Sheamus and Justin Gabriel. So this is actually the debut for Epico, Primo and Alberto Del Rio, actually Sheamus as well. So 4 debuts in this match. As a lot of you guys should already know, Randy Orton and Justin Gabriel have already appeared a couple of times already. If we rewind back to week number 1, it was Justin Gabriel taking on Randy Orton for that vacant IC Championship. After a great back and forth match, Randy Orton ended up getting the win after countering a springboard move into an RKO through a table. And obviously, as we know, guys, Randy Orton is the current IC Champion. We go on to week number 2. In the opening match last week, it was Justin Gabriel taking on the World Champion CM Punk in the opening match of the night. And after the match, pretty much CM Punk was going for a beatdown on Justin Gabriel until Randy Orton came out and made the save. So are we going to see some more Randy Orton NWO interaction going forward? I'm pretty sure we will at some point. Obviously time will tell. We're going to go into the match, and as we can see, the face team definitely got the early advantage. Justin Gabriel now throwing Primo into the ropes, but Primo fighting back. Oh, again, Justin Gabriel, another amazing counter with a drop kick to Primo's back, taking him down to the mat. Tagging in the IC Champion Randy Orton, here he comes. Some classic clotheslines, but Primo showing some great skill with the Hurricanrana, taking RKO down to the mat, locking him up from behind. Randy Orton though, countering it, wrenching that arm, but again, Primo. Pretty good performance by Primo so far, guys, got to say. Possibly in the future, we're going to be giving him a Cruiserweight Championship match. Obviously the champion being Rey Mysterio, who's actually not on tonight's show, but I'm sure Rey will be back in action next week. So Primo still going strong, centre of the ring. Taking Randy Orton to school currently. Another nice drop kick to the face. But Randy Orton now starting to fight back, but Primo yet again with another amazing counter with an Irish whip into another Hurricanrana as well. And Primo, guys, on fire early on in this match. Epico now tagged into the ring. Randy Orton with another counter into the waistlock. Epico though fighting back. Oh, taking him down, locking that arm up, possibly softening Randy Orton's arm up for Alberto Del Rio. And guys, I'm going to quickly mention now viewer's choice coming up for next Sunday's Bad Blood pay-per-view. But as always, I will be recapping these at the end of the show in full. So basically, one viewer's choice for next week. For the Bad Blood pay-per-view, we're going to need an opponent for Randy Orton to defend his IC Championship. So it can be anyone. A couple of suggestions could possibly be somebody in this match. Maybe Del Rio, Sheamus, Justin Gabriel again, or even Epic or Primo, or pretty much anyone from the Smackdown roster. So yeah guys, we need an opponent for Randy Orton, anyone on Smackdown, for the Bad Blood pay-per-view coming up. Sheamus now tagged in and getting his first piece of action on this Universe mode. Straight away with a taunt. Oh, Justin Gabriel though, taking Primo from behind. Sheamus coming in with a nice knee to Primo's gut. Like I was saying guys, what a performance from Primo so far. He's got to be the most tired member of this whole 6-man tag. And Sheamus now... Oh, I thought Sheamus was going to be doing one of his power moves, but Primo with another counter into the moonsault. This guy is on fire so far. I'm thinking guys, next week Primo gets a Cruiserweight Championship match against Rey Mysterio. Let me know what you think about that down in the comment section below. Sheamus now finally getting in control with a huge hard power slam. Then unlike Sheamus going top rope, but it definitely paid off. Big elbow smash, and now just like that Alberto Del Rio tagged in, and he is now getting his first piece of action. But typical Del Rio, backing away from the fight, going to the outside of the ring, but Sheamus going for a clothesline, countered by Del Rio into a lovely German suplex of his own on the outside of the ring. Both guys now though back into the ring, but Sheamus taking Del Rio down with his classic double sledge. Oh, I thought he was going for an atomic drop, but into a nice front slam. So Sheamus looking good so far guys. Irish whip. Going for a backdrop of Del Rio with the counter, knee to the gut. Oh, belly to belly. What a move by Del Rio, a move made famous by the likes of Kurt Angle. But Sheamus again with another counter, followed up by a strong Irish whip, sending Del Rio across the ring. Bro kick. This match could be over. But Sheamus not going for the pin, tagging in Justin Gabriel, who's already on a 2-loss streak. 450 in the pin. 1, 2, 3. So guys, I was mentioning Justin Gabriel was on a 2-match losing streak, but third time lucky for Gabriel. He's finally got his first victory on the Universe mode, and guys, what a match we just had. So Randy Orton, Sheamus and Justin Gabriel, victors in tonight's huge 6-man tag team match. Coming up next, Dolph Ziggler taking on Cody Rhodes, 2 internet favourites, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this match. Like I keep saying, I know I'm repeating myself, but this is the most viewer interactive Universe mode on YouTube, and on last week's episode, after Dolph Ziggler defeated Jinder Mahal in that 2-man band open invitational, basically I asked you guys on the Universe mode what you want me to do with Dolph Ziggler. You know, whether you want to see him in the main event or a tag team, I.C Championship, pretty much anything. It was up to you guys, and the majority of you guys answered the question. And I was actually surprised a lot of you wanted to see Dolph Ziggler have a tag team partner and go after the tag team titles. And like I said, because this is the most viewer interactive Universe mode on YouTube, as always I've listened to you guys, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So if Dolph Ziggler can win this match, then he is going to earn the right to face Legacy. Obviously Cody Rhodes now in the match, one half of the tag team champions representing Legacy. So if Dolph can win this match, it's going to be Legacy, Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase defending those WWE tag team titles against Dolph Ziggler and a partner of his choosing. Keep in mind guys, a lot of you actually requested Dolph's tag team partner. I don't want to ruin the surprise just yet, but obviously a lot of you guys did request it, so you should already know. But we're going to confirm who Dolph's partner is coming up just after this match. That is if Dolph Ziggler is successful. A series of pins going on at the moment. Dolph nearly getting the 3, but Cody Rhodes just about kicking out. Dolph Ziggler with a couple of punches, followed up by a dropkick. Rhodes down to the mat, but Ziggler picking him back up, but Rhodes with the reversal. Oh, nice power slam by Cody Rhodes. Definitely one for the future in regards to this Universe mode, and no doubt a future World Heavyweight Champion. A strong Irish whip. Nice suplex into the pin. 1, Oh, only one count for Cody Rhodes that time though. Kick to the gut to Ziggler, a punch. Oh, a nice spinning kick, an elbow. Ziggler finding himself in trouble on the ropes. Cody Rhodes now going to score on Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler definitely very popular with this universe mode. The fans strongly behind him. Cody Rhodes though, crossbody. Oh, Dolph Ziggler catches him mid-air. Oh, into a fall-away slam. What a counter by Dolph Ziggler. Picking Rhodes back up, spinning him round. Oh, going for the crucifix pin. One. Oh, Cody Rhodes just about reaching out and grabbing that middle rope. Irish whip. Back body drop by Ziggler, and Ziggler finally getting going in this match. A signature taunt and a nice snap forward neck breaker onto Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes could be in trouble. In case you're wondering, guys, no Ted DiBiase tonight. We gave him the week off, but obviously if Cody Rhodes is unsuccessful in this match, you're going to be seeing Ted and Cody both at Bad Blood coming up next Sunday. Cody Rhodes out back in control. Oh, what a nice front delayed suplex there. Wake up taunt time. Could possibly be going for his beautiful disaster kick. Is he going to go for it or crossroads? No, beautiful disaster. Oh, Ziggler with the counter. Zigzag. Oh, what a move. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. So Dolph Ziggler, second week in a row, another huge victory. And because Dolph has won this match, guys, you know what that means. It's going to be Dolph and a partner of his choice. Tag Team Championship match against the Legacy coming up at Bad Blood. And in just a few seconds, we're going to find out who you guys picked as Dolph Ziggler's partner. Who's it going to be? That's right, guys. You chose it. Dolph Ziggler and The Miz taking on Legacy, Bad Blood. What a Tag Team Championship match that is going to be. Main event time, CM Punk taking on John Cena. Again, guys, this was viewer's choice from last week, and most of you guys picked either Extreme Rules or Falls Count Anywhere. So that's exactly what we've done. Obviously, Extreme Rules is pretty much Falls Count Anywhere anyway. So we've gone with Falls Count Anywhere. So it's going to be CM Punk taking on John Cena. Nothing on the line in this match, but if John Cena wants to defeat the World Heavyweight Champion, then surely John Cena would be getting a title shot sometime in the future. As you can see, guys, this video is only just over halfway finished, so we've got a huge main event, and a huge long main event, should I say. What a match this is going to be. World Champion CM Punk taking on John Cena. Falls Count Anywhere. The Doctor of Thugonomics in the ring now. Nice delayed vertical suplex, taking control of the World Champion earlier on. You can already see, littered around the ring, we've got a table, the trash can, I think I saw a chair somewhere as well. Steel steps already out there, ready to come into play. CM Punk with a springboard, Cena the reversal into the headlock. Another nice suplex by John Cena, the former WWE and former World Heavyweight Champion, taking the current champion to school so far. Jump forward, snap neck breaker. Again, John Cena with the headlock, but CM Punk finally getting a hold of this match. The knee followed up by a kick to the face. Irish whip now, sending Cena into the turnbuckle. CM Punk hitting some vintage double knees, and now it looks like we could be seeing some weapons for the first time in this match. CM Punk with the trash can coming into the ring, but John Cena cutting him off halfway, going for a couple of punches, but again CM Punk can with a nice enziguri. The trash can now coming into effect. Bang, one shot to John Cena. Oh, a second shot to John Cena, and the Doctor could be in deep trouble. The World Heavyweight Champion is obviously a terrific competitor, and he's definitely got the confidence and the ability to absolutely destroy John Cena in this match. Don't forget, guys, only a week away till Bad Blood. Like I have announced a few times, it is going to be Daniel Bryan taking on CM Punk. For some reason, last week in the comment section, there was a bit of confusion who was facing CM Punk, should I say. A lot of you guys seem to think it was John Cena taking on CM Punk at the pay-per-view. I'm not quite sure why a lot of you guys thought that, because it was Daniel Bryan last week who defeated John Cena. But anyway, just to clear that up and to clarify, It's not going to be John Cena taking on Punk at the pay-per-view. It's going to be CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. As I'm saying that, what a move by John Cena. Planting CM Punk's head and neck onto that trash can. FU time is it. Going for the FU. Oh, CM Punk, no stranger to that move. Reversing that with ease, and now the table coming into play. CM Punk setting that table up. Straight after John Cena, but John Cena just not letting up. You can't see me punch, taking the world champion down again. Oh, the world champion could be in trouble. John Cena putting CM Punk on that table. What's he going to go for? Oh, but CM Punk, luckily for him, rolling out of the way. And he looks pretty relieved about that. So both guys again locking up, centre of the ring. A big knee to John Cena's face. Irish whip to Punk. Oh, nice move by Punk. Classic Punk with that neck breaker. CM Punk now taking John Cena into the corner, but John Cena to the counter. Oh, what a move. The double leg drop, forcing CM Punk's face onto that table. The table didn't break, but sometimes, guys, when the table doesn't break, it actually hurts that bit more. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nearly a 3 count. John Cena coming so close to defeating the Smackdown World Heavyweight Champion. But this match continues. Going for the FU once again. But again, for the second time, CM Punk getting out of the FU with ease. Reversing that move into a reverse DDT. In the ring now we can see a Singapore cane is about to come into play. CM Punk with that cane in hand. Oh, a nice cane shot to the back of John Cena. One of many more to come, I am sure. Again, second shot coming up, but not actually hitting John Cena. Instead, going for a combination of that Singapore cane and that Russian leg sweep, a move made famous by the Sandman and any fans of ECW. I'm not going to announce anything official just yet, but if you're a fan of ECW, then definitely stay tuned in the coming weeks, because I've got a lot planned for you guys. We're going to finally go outside the ring now. Both guys looking like they're working their way slowly up the ramp. Remember, guys, this is Falls Count Anywhere. Oh, John Cena going for a suplex on the concrete. Ouch. No padding. World Champion's back has got to be writhing in pain. John Cena again picking him up. Going for a spin around powerbomb type move. CM Punk's spine has got to be in deep trouble. Cena is showing the confidence now, talking to the fans. Definitely in control of our World Heavyweight Champion. And like I said, if John Cena does manage to defeat CM Punk, then surely we have got no choice but to give John Cena a World Heavyweight Championship shot. CM Punk though with the counter, and now CM Punk does not want any part of John Cena. Thought CM Punk was going to escape, but it's not to beat. John Cena though quickly up to his feet. Luther's press taking CM Punk down to the mat again. A move made famous by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Let me know, guys, if you want to see CM Punk take on Stone Cold. That seems to be the match everybody wants to see. Maybe we can make it happen on Miss Universe mode. As I'm saying that, we've gone backstage. Keep in mind this is Falls Count Anywhere, so we're down in the backstage area. Plenty of weapons to be had. John Cena the clothesline taking CM Punk down again to the concrete. CM Punk though, oh, countering back, nice big kick, taking Cena down finally. CM Punk now throwing John Cena halfway across the hallway. Oh, CM Punk throwing Cena into that door. Oh, what a move by CM Punk, slamming Cena's face. Again, CM Punk definitely seems at home in this backstage environment. Remember, guys, CM Punk was a member of my ECW roster on last year's Universe mode, so CM Punk definitely no stranger to extreme. But it looks like John Cena's no stranger either, taking CM Punk into that drinks machine, and now again throwing CM Punk onto the concrete. World Champion definitely in trouble. I'm not quite sure where the referee has gone, but like I said, this is Falls Count Anywhere, so this match could well end backstage if needs be. CM Punk though escaping again into the parking lot. John Cena still fighting back. The guy will just not give up. You've got to at least respect him for that. Throwing CM Punk into someone's car backstage. Oh, and slamming the hood down onto the back of the neck of the World Heavyweight Champion. And we are finally going back into the arena itself. throwing CM Punk down the rampway, but the champion not backing off, walking back into another couple of punches, a third, a fourth and a fifth. Oh, but CM Punk blocking the fifth. Another nice enziguri by the World Heavyweight Champion, picking Cena back up. And what a match this has been, guys. I'm kind of out of breath calling it. Plenty of back and forth action, and what a long match this has been. Let me know down in the comment section what you make of this Falls Count Anywhere match. Hopefully it's one of the best ones you would have seen on WWE 13. CM Punk not letting up, a few kicks and a punch, sending Cena into the corner, but Cena again with a nice counter. This time sending Punk into the corner, going for his vintage double leg drop off the top rope. Here it comes. Oh, CM Punk, the mid-air counter. Go to sleep, Cena. Oh, and onto the steel steps just to add to the pain. This could be over. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the world champion so close to picking up another huge victory, but it wasn't to be so far. But CM Punk not letting up. Oh, tornado DDT onto the steel steps. Again, going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Cena again kicking out. This guy will just not give up. If I remember correctly, that's actually one of John Cena's mottos, and it definitely shows. Off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline. What a move. It's time. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle coming up. Bang. The crowd definitely seem to be having a mixed response to John Cena. He's supposed to be a face, but as we know in real life, the fans, for whatever reason, just don't quite like the guy. CM Punk again trying to run away from Cena. This time CM Punk jumping over the guardrail into the crowd. Not quite sure where the world champion's going, but John Cena onto the announce table. Oh, holy shit. Suicide dive into the crowd, but the world champion knew better than that. Reversing that move. And John Cena finds himself in the crowd, but this time in trouble. On the floor. The champion definitely in control. I thought he was going to try and run away, but thanks to that reckless move by John Cena, the champion again is in control. Nice jawbreaker. Guys, when you come to a WWE live event, you never know what's going to happen. These fans getting up close and personal with the world champion and another top member of the Smackdown roster. Oh, but John Cena with the bell shot, taking CM Punk down again. Guys, what a match we have had. One of the best Falls Count Anywhere matches I've ever had the pleasure to commentate. John Cena looking confident at home with his people in the crowd, until CM Punk with a nice hurricanrana taking John Cena down once again. Two of the biggest guys on Smackdown going at it. This match has been a hell of a match. It's going to be nearly 15 minutes long in just a few minutes. John Cena, oh, slamming CM Punk down again on the concrete. What kind of condition is the champion going to be going into Bad Blood coming up next week? Only a week for CM Punk to try and, fix himself up. Obviously, multiple times now he's been in trouble. He's had his back multiple times slammed down to the concrete. So like I said, guys, what kind of condition is CM Punk going to be in come Bad Blood next week? John Cena going for the FU in the crowd. The fan blocking the way, but CM Punk did find a way out of it. I think he reversed that FU into another reverse DDT. CM Punk signaling this could be it. I've got a feeling CM Punk is going to be going for his Macho Man elbow drop, but John Cena back to his feet. The guy, like I said, will just not let up. Both men now in dangerous position in the crowd on top of that ladder. Both men going back and forth with a series of punches and slaps. John Cena looks like he's got the advantage. 3 big punches to CM Punk, but CM Punk, oh, the eye rake. Holy shit, guys. Holy crap. What a move. Through the crowd, over the barricade, through a table. What the hell? Holy crap. What a move. And there's no doubt in my mind this match has got to be over. 1, 2, 3. That was definitely an oh my god moment. Definitely extreme. A move that would definitely fit well with ECW. The World Heavyweight Champion definitely taking it to the extreme in this match, guys, and what an amazing match we saw, and what an amazing victory for CM Punk defeating John Cena. Oh, Kevin Nash now and Big Show. The NWO in the ring, beat down on Cena as if that match wasn't enough. The Big Show now, still chair in hand. Oh, Cena is in deep. Oh, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton coming in to save the day. Daniel Bryan and CM Punk going at it. Remember, guys, it's going to be Daniel Bryan taking on Punk at the pay-per-view. And these two guys have not finished despite CM Punk retreating. Daniel Bryan not letting up. Even the general manager Shane McMahon trying to split these two up. But these two with an amazing brawl. These two will not give up. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Bad Blood coming up. Another great show, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. This is the most viewer active universe on all of YouTube, and as always we're going to end it on some viewers choices this week. So viewers choice number 1, we've actually got 4, believe it or not, so this could take a couple of minutes, but we're going to quickly go through them now. Viewers choice number 1, we're going to start with the biggest and baddest of them all. At Bad Blood, it's going to be CM Punk defending his World Championship against Daniel Bryan. Just like on Raw, I want you guys to pick a match. Just keep in mind, we saw Daniel Bryan and CM Punk go at it on the opening Smackdown episode, or the debut episode should I say, in a TLC match. So we don't really want to be seeing a TLC match again, but pretty much anything else other than TLC, let me know a stipulation for CM Punk and Daniel Bryan at Bad Blood. Moving on now to the second viewer's choice. I did announce it earlier on kind of, but we need an opponent for Randy Orton at the Bad Blood pay-per-view. So second viewer's choice is we need an opponent for an IC title shot for Randy Orton at Bad Blood. It can be anyone from the Smackdown roster, and then we can try and fit it in with current storylines, then even better. Viewer's choice number 3, again as I announced earlier on in the show, it's going to be Dolph Ziggler and The Miz taking on Legacy at Bad Blood for the World Tag Team Championships. And I guess, guys, this doesn't really affect the match in any way, but it's still kind of a viewer's choice. I basically want you guys to pick a name for The Miz and Dolph Ziggler's tag team. And the final viewer's choice is concerning John Cena, who of course we saw at the end of the show in a vicious beatdown by the NWO after an amazing match with World Champion CM Punk. So we want to continue the NWO John Cena feud. So basically, guys, not including CM Punk because obviously he's already in the World Championship match, but I want you guys to pick one member from the NWO, either Seth Rollins, The Big Show or Kevin Nash, to face John Cena at the Bad Blood pay-per-view. So just to recap those 4 viewers' choices, we want an NWO opponent for John Cena, we want a tag team name for Dolph Ziggler and The Miz, we want an opponent for Randy Orton for an IC title shot, and the biggest of them all, we want a stipulation for CM Punk taking on Daniel Bryan with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. So 4 viewers' choices for you guys this week. So please let me know all of those answers down below in the comment section. As always, I will go with the majority of what you guys want to see. So let me know all that and more down below. Also, guys, let me know some feedback on the episode. Let me know what you enjoyed and maybe let me know what you didn't enjoy. That way, with that kind of feedback, I can change things up in the future if need be. Like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy it, I would greatly appreciate you leaving the video a thumbs up. It definitely helps me out a lot, and it just lets me know that these episodes are definitely worth making. If we could set a target of 150, that would be absolutely amazing. So if you guys wouldn't mind leaving the video a like, a big thank you from me in advance. That's it for this video. If you missed yesterday's Raw, I'll link that down in the description so you can go and take a look at that. But other than Raw, this has been Smackdown, and now we're going to move on to the Bad Blood pay-per-view, hopefully coming next Sunday. But until next time, guys, this has been 101, and I will see you all at Bad Blood.